Hey folks, welcome back. This is lesson 2 of this React Native tutorial for beginners. I'm glad to see you back here. We went over the steps we're going to take in the prior lesson. Once again, we are working on an Ubuntu 16.04 distribution of Linux. We're going to install our Java 8 SDK and our Node and Node Package Manager. Also install the React Native command line interface, Android Studio, and the Android virtual device before we start creating any applications. Alright, now let's get down to business. We'll start by installing the Java 8 SDK. Now, real simple. Open up a terminal. Now I have these commands saved in a text file, so you don't necessarily need to memorize these commands. I will have them saved in a file that you can link to in the show notes here. Now, if you're new to the terminal or new to Linux, I'll go over this briefly. What this here means is that as a super user, I want the terminal to do the following. Using the apt package manager, I want you to get and install Python software properties. It's just a piece of software we're going to need. So you enter that and press enter. It'll ask for your password. It'll ask you to verify yes or no. And we'll allow that to install. Alright, once that's done, we're going to have to add the repository. I'll clear this window out. Once again, as a super user, do the following. We're going to add to our apt package manager a repository. And that repository is named this here. Press enter. It'll ask us to verify by pressing enter once more. And allow that to do its magic. Alright, so that is done. Our next command is we have to run an update. Let me clear the terminal for you. So as a super user, do the following command. Sudo apt-update, and allow that to run its magic. Now we added a repository to the apt package manager, so now we just have to update that package manager with the new repository. And finally, we can install the Java 8 using the following command. As a super user, do the following using the apt package manager. Get and install the Oracle Java 8 installer. Okay. Once again, you won't have to memorize these. You can find these commands easily using a Google search, and I'll have them linked in the comments, or rather the notes of this lesson. Press enter. It'll ask you to verify using yes or the Y key, and you'll be greeted with this prompt. Just press enter to accept the license. Arrow over to the yes, highlight that, press enter, and it'll start installing Java 8. So allow that to install. It'll take a couple of minutes. Alright, it took about 2 minutes and we are done installing Java. Alright, now we have to install Node. Easiest way to install Node, do a quick Google search of Node.js. And it's probably going to be your first result. And we want to download this one here. Now, it should automatically know what system you're on. It's telling us we're on Linux 64-bit. We want this here, the long-term support. And we click down here on Other Downloads. Scroll down until you find install Node.js via package manager. Okay, select that. And here you go. So these are the commands we're gonna have to copy and paste in order to install Node on our distribution, on our operating system. So copy that first command, go back to the terminal, and simply paste it. Oh, it looks like we don't have curl. Okay, curl is an application that we use to how can I say this? Well, the simplest way is it's going to download some software, some information from the web. So we're going to have to install that, and it's telling us here we can install it by typing sudo apt install curl. So go ahead and do that. It should ask for verification. I guess it didn't. Okay. And now we can go ahead and paste the curl command, and there it goes. So this is just downloading some information, and we can now run apt-get install node.js, but only to do that as root, so with the sudo command. So sudo apt, and if you're using 1604 version of Linux, chances are you don't even need the -get, just apt is fine. Install node.js. Allow that to install. It should take a minute or two. And that's it. Now, just to verify that we have it installed, we're going to type node-v for version. There it is. We have Node version 6.9.4. And we have to make sure we have the Node package manager called npm. And we do that by typing npm-v, v for version. There it is. We have npm version 3.10.10. Okay, so we are all set up there. Next thing we're going to do is install the React Native command line interface. That's easy enough too. Go ahead and do a Google search for React Native, not wallpaper. And it'll be the first one. It's under facebook.github.io/React Native. And you're greeted with this page, and click over to Get Started with React Native. Okay. And scroll down a bit. This is the command that we're going to use to install the React Native command line interface. That command line interface is going to automate a lot of things for us. It's going to build our projects initially, and I'll kind of get the dependencies, the minimal dependencies set up. So we can simply copy this and paste it in our terminal. I'm going to clear this. And allow that to run. Oh, actually we need to run that as a super user. That's why we're getting the errors here. And just like the apt package manager, the Node package manager is similar. It just manages dependencies, installs packages, uninstalls packages. However, this is particularly for the Node runtime environment. So as a super user, do the following. Using npm install React Native CLI, and now this G, this -G, what that means is we're going to install this package globally. And that means it's going to be accessible to any Node project that we build in the future. That's the reason why it's asking us to use the super user command. Otherwise, if we were installing it into a particular project only, we would not need this command here. Okay, so go ahead and press enter, and this should install. There it is. All right, so we've installed the Java 8 SDK. We've installed the Node package manager and the React CLI. Okay, in the next lesson we're going to start working with installing the Android Studio and Android SDK, and getting the Android virtual device started as well. Okay, we'll see you in this next lesson. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, share, like, and all that good YouTube stuff. Have fun.